And a warm welcome to the next game in the Burnley FIFA 15 career mode, and it's the Capital One competition we concentrate on now. The third round clash between Burnley away at Goodison Park, a beautiful football Goodison Park. Full house at Goodison for this third round League Cup game. Should be a real cracker. Look at the Everton side then. Plenty of familiar names in it. Jagielka will skip it aside. Naismith plays up front. Moss Barkley will playing behind him there. Pino and Morales on both sides, flanks. And Coleman on either wing back flank as well. As for the Burnley side, well, Serge Gnabry makes way. He drops to the bench. Back comes Michael Cartney after suspension. George Boyd will go out now to the right. Otherwise it's the same 11 it started against Sunderland. So away we go then. Burnley and Clapham Blue get us underway here at Goodison Park. League Cup underway again. Burnley through previously against Scunthorpe United, and they had to work hard to get that result by 3-1. Burnley unbeaten in all competitions so far this season. Here's the Sandblokes. Shackle. O'Shea. Trippier. O'Shea to Shackle. Trying to get the ball in around the corners, but to no avail. Goodison Park, of course, one of the cathedrals of football. Unique atmosphere there on Merseyside. Not a better feeling in the world when the Z cars being blurred out over the PA system when the teams emerge from the tunnel here. Here's Ward. Cross in there. It's headed away. Trippier. Shackle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Apparently, Ward is onside here. Ward stands up the cross, flicked on. And desperate Everton defending there at the moment, but comes here for Barkley to take it up. It's an exciting side under Martinez, but so far finding it tough. They're going tough against the Claret side, who are a real menace going forward so far this season. It's only inches to be reckoned with so far. And of course that 2-2 draw with Ajax the other week as well. Getting that one down at South Moor. Only reviving the glory nights of the 1960s. Here's things now on the turn. He's through now. He's got Rob West to beat, and Rob West saves. And I think it's going to go for a corner there kick. Yes, it is. He's got one-on-one with Rob West. He needed his knee, a combination of his knee and his arm, to turn that one behind. Boyd to take the corner then for the Clarets. Inks jumping. Ooh, and it almost came, I think, for Shackle there at the back stick, and now he's out of position. There's only O'Shea back, and Naismith has beaten him. He tries to do too much. Oh, bit of a naughty one there on McCarthy. And I think the yellow card's come out for Ward. Yes. Was a silly challenge by Stephen Ward, if truth be told. None of the ball, plenty of the map. Enough said. Baines with his free kick then for Everton. Certainly an atmosphere to beat none over when Everton are doing well, and Goodison Park is really buzzing. With the left foot, curls it in. It's an easy one for the Burnley defence to get clear. Comes to Trippier now. Ings is up ahead of him. And he's found Ings here beautifully. And if Ings can keep his head, he might well score here. And he does! 10 minutes to half time and Burnley take the lead in this third round League Cup tie. Danny Ings the scorer. Trippier's ball forward before the ball just overrun a bit too much for Danny Ings, but he got control of the ball, kept possession, and when he had Robles to beat, he beat him with Simapong and it found the corner accurately. Burnley take the lead with 10 minutes to go to half time in this Capital One Cup third round game. It's his first goal in the competition this season, in this particular competition, and it gives Burnley a real shot in the arm after just 35 minutes gone. Well, Everton now at home have to come from behind. Naismith. Pienaar. Away from Ward, who can't really afford to bring him down. Brooks gets it away. Not very far. Here's Coleman. Oh, it's a nice turn by Pienaar. Now this could be trouble here for the Clarets. Pienaar! Puts it straight at Tom Eaton. Kicks clear. Good challenge again. Well run. Vokes. 5 minutes in the end of the first half, and Vokes is. Oh, Robert Ings is coasting in behind Vokes, wasting the middle. Ings! Oh, he's put in his leg by his straight end behind the goal. Well, it should have been 2-0 to Burnley then. Robles' goal leaving a charmed life, and how it has been made 1-0 is a mystery there. Well, only Ings will know why he missed. Robles' kick. We had a one there by Will Hughes, the signing from Derby. Michael Kiteley. What lovely skill. Stands the ball up really well. Half time in this third round of the Capital One Cup. Burnley lead for a 35th minute Danny Ings goal here. And as things stand, they're headed into the last 16 of this season's competition. Half time at Goodison Park. Everton 0, Burnley 1. So we're all set to the second half. No changes from either side. Burnley leading in this third round of the League Cup. The winners go through to the last 16. And then the possibility of Wembley does start to open up a bit then. Just a quick reminder to everybody who's familiar with the League Cup rules. If it's level after 90 minutes, we will have extra time, and if it's level after 120, we will have a penalty shootout. But here's Ings now, or rather Vokes trying to punish them if, but Ings is in there. It comes, unfortunately for Burnley, to Joe Robles' grasp. And he's able to hold on to it. Davy Jones. Fakes to Trippier. Into Shackle. Now Ward. Hughes. Challenge. They're doing really well. They're tracking back and maybe inches away. Here's Boyd. Boyd taking on all comers here. Boyd, he's got Ings and Vokes waiting in the middle. That's the header, and that should have been 2. Danny Ings in there. Faintest of headers, and just wide of the far post, but a wonderful cross by George Boyd. Wonderful cross. Robles' kick. challenge. And again. And the Ward has to be careful, he's only yellow card.
Substitution taking place. Going on the field is number 10.
Everton have a tough little fixture against Chelsea at Goodison Park on Saturday. They're going to bring on their main strike force now. Naismith ineffective after 63 minutes, so Romelu Lukaku, that's 25 minutes for Chelsea. Roberto Martinez, what he's all about. And I think he's yet to be made from Burnley. Now Michael Carter. Look at it. Wide. Nice going in there, just about a very good challenge. Coming away once again to Ings. And a good turn on him. Doing well. And Ings finished this one off. Good save. Excellent goalkeeping there by Robles. Here's Hughes. Excellent challenge. Offside. Quarter of an hour to go. And the way things are going at the moment, Burnley look as if they're heading through to the last 16 of the Capital One Cup. And wonderful challenge again by boy. Folks, ends up ahead. And this time he's run well, but that's going to just fall for Joao Robles again. People realise he was the goalkeeper man in goal that when Wigan won the FA Cup back in 2013. Here's Boyd. Oh, wonderful skills by Boyd. Breaks one in the area. It's George Boyd. Oh, well, Robles makes a smart save, but George Boyd, what terrific skill to get himself into the position in the first place. But you have to say it was more than matched by the save of Robles. Yeah, those men about to go on for Everton, but Burnley about to make a couple of changes themselves. Barnes going to come on, we believe. Michael Keane's going to... Well, that's not meant to happen, I think. Well, made a little bit of a mistake there, but now that's been rectified. Tom Heaton will stay in goal. So Burnley going to be replaced by Osman. That's the Everton change to roar of approvals around Goodison Park. Actually, calling on for Gareth Barry, but Burnley are making some changes. Shea being sacrificed, and on comes Michael Keane. Oh, a few boos from the Everton fans. And Ashley Barnes on for Sam Vokes. Corner to Burnley. And Michael Cartwright the man to swing it in. Robles off the line, it's 2. And Burnley now, without any doubt at all, are into round 4 safely. The corner there, and it was Shackle, the captain, with a header. 2-0. And Burnley are into round the last 16, but what was Robles playing at there? He completely missed track of the ball. Shackle got in front of his marker. And Burnley now through to the last 16 of the Capital One. And the captain leads by example. 2-0. Nanas to the goal. Scored in the first half by Danny Ings. Lukaku. Now Lukaku, good ball. Oh! Defensive chance here for Everton off the line. Just about. They haven't finished yet, Everton, and they scored. Well, that really sets up a grandstand finish. There's the ball back across the face. And in came Morales. Tom Heaton may well have questions after him while he's positioning. At the Gladys Street end are thinking maybe there could be extra time on the cards here. We're now playing into time added on. 5 more minutes for Everton to save their skins and stay in the Capital One Cup. But here comes Burnley here with Danny Ings. Looking to finish it off now. He's 1-on-1 with Roberts! And that has settled it there, and now 2 goals for Danny Ings, 3 goals for Burnley, and they're now into the last 16 for absolutely sure. Straight from the restart. Remarkable scenes here at Goodison Park. Danny Ings has his 2nd goal. Burnley have their 3rd. Goodison Park is now silent beyond all recognition. All the help that came with the Morales goal that pulled the score back to 2-1 has suddenly been evaporated. Should be Tom Heaton's. Comfortable in the extreme, and there is the full-time whistle. 2 for Shackle, well, 2 for Ings and 1 for Shackle. Morales was Everton's response, but it's Burnley who are into the into the last 16 of the Capital One Cup with a resounding 3-1 victory against Everton this evening. Final score then at Goodison Park: Everton 1, Burnley 3. Burnley through to the 4th round of the League Cup this season.